Imagine that you've joined a new company. You get a warm welcome from the team, everybody's happy that you're there, you're happy that you're there. You start working with this great passion and zeal, and the novelty of the new workplace keeps you going for like about a few months. And in general, you're just happy. 6 months go by, 1 year goes by, and you're probably thinking at this point, I've done some good work, maybe I should ask for a promotion or a raise. And then you're bombarded with terms like performance, focus, up to the mark, accountability, responsibility, proactiveness, reactiveness. And then it's back to reality. Repeat. The hierarchical structure of workplaces has lasted for many decades now. The inception of the practice dates back to the 1940s, where unskilled labor in factories needed some amount of hand-holding to get the job done. But as the information and digital age began to show itself, the same model, despite technological advancements, have been retained. But we are finally starting to see some changes with new avenues of working styles. Employees have gone remote thanks to the pandemic. There is of course the rise of the freelancer model, which sort of requires a video of its own. But a model that has repeatedly got my attention and in my opinion is about to climb up the ranks is called DAOs. So what are DAOs? DAOs are decentralized autonomous organizations. And while this might seem like some new hefty term that you have to start learning from now, it's actually not. In short, what offices are in Web 2.0, DAOs are in Web 3.0. But what is so special about a DAO and why is it pegged to be the future of work? Now, everything that I say in this video is obviously an oversimplification of what the concept is. So if you want to know any further, I recommend you do further reading. But with that being said, here's point number 1. Every voice matters. Imagine a workplace where there are no boards, no managers, no hierarchies, no permissions, and certainly no walls for pay hikes and promotions. Think of people working in a DAO as the office version of the Avengers. A mission comes in, there's a Peter Parker, there's a Tony Stark, there's a Steve Rogers, there's a Natasha Romanoff, there's a Bruce Banner, all of whom have unique skills that are unique to them that contribute to the planning of the mission. Now, on the contrary, an organization has board members, and so that means that each unique key decision that has to be taken on behalf of the company is happening behind closed doors. And the implications of those decisions affect people on the ground level, people who actually do the job who will have no say on the matter. But in a DAO, the entire team is a member of the board and every board meeting is a town hall. This means that each member of the DAO has the right to vote from what idea works best, how a pot of funds should be split, who's doing what job, and who gets what percentage of the profits. Now, in other words, if the Hulk believes that going on an all-out brawl in tackling an army of enemies is the best way to execute a mission, and if the Avengers agree, then the Hulk gets to lead the project and he gets most of the profits from the project. Make sense? But at this point, you might be wondering how a DAO can navigate through all the probabilities that the project can pan out, considering that there are multiple voting systems. Now, the answer to this is smart contracts. The rules cannot break. A smart contract in a DAO is what Nick Fury was to the MCU. Mostly works for the good of people, but sometimes can be a pain in the ass. A smart contract is a set of rules written on the Ethereum blockchain. Members of the DAO come up with a set of working rules, they all agree on it, they all vote on it, and then they set the code, aka the rules, before they start working in a DAO. A smart contract is meant to serve the automatic execution of a task once a specific condition is met in a DAO, without human intervention. Think of it as a complex version of an if-else statement. Now, in our example with the Hulk, we have programmed that the best idea gets the best number of votes and hence gets to lead the project and gets most number of the upside. And hence the Hulk takes charge of this mission. Now, an additional advantage is that all the rules in the DAO, the smart contract, is visible to everybody. Everybody can access it at any point in time. Granted that there is a disadvantage that if anybody requires a change in the rule, we'll have to go through a voting process from the beginning again. But hey, I mean, going through a tedious process to make things right is certainly better than having a low-key in your DAO doing questionable things, wouldn't you say? Point number 3, stay where you are. Now, one of the fascinating things about the Avengers is not how they uniquely bring a skill to the table, but also how they blend their values, both philosophical and cultural, while working together in a mission. Now, this is how work would happen in a DAO. An Iron Man would probably use his lasers, a Steve Rogers would probably prefer to go out on a fist fight. Not that both approaches are right or wrong, but they are just different solutions to approaching a same problem. Now, this is how work would happen in a DAO, especially in a DAO of marketers, where cultural and philosophical insights play a major part in crafting the work. A project could come in globally from the US, a writer could write the script in India, the editing could be done in the UK, and the sound mixing could be done in Australia. And the owner of the DAO could be somewhere in Slovakia. It's clear that the world is moving to a more globalized version of working. With remote work being a viable option now, this opens a plethora of opportunities where you don't have to take a loan, go outside of your country, and spend the rest of your life repaying that loan, while you could just work in a DAO where all global problems are being solved. Working in a DAO also propels you outside of the tadpole that we are so accustomed to inside the country. Great work is oftentimes driven by strong insights and broadening avenues of execution. And if that can be done through the comfort of your home and country, I definitely feel this is the future. Here's to you finding your own Avengers. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.